interesting conversation with the community schools coordinator and just talking about the different needs that we're seeing. I also was in discussion with the parents, and we were in communication throughout the parent workshops. And a result of all of that, there was just knowledge of like some of the needs that the students were exhibiting. The parents discussed, feeling stress and, all of these different things as a consequence of just being online and the need to have more support from the PSW. So that's kind of how things started coming about, and the fact that I was then being moved into the classrooms, being able to do classroom lessons to help students build on their coping strategies to manage frustration, anxiety. All of that really, supported the needs that the parents were voicing at that time. As a result of, discussing all of those needs, I did go from 3 days to 4 days, now 5 days. And what that affords the school at this point in time was that I was able to come back as the students were returning to school and being in person, able to facilitate many classroom lessons and just kind of following up on the work that I already had done, via Zoom. Some of those coping strategies, introducing the feelings thermometer, talking about what to do, how to manage their stress, their anxiety level. They already had that knowledge, and so it really made it easier just to build on that.
During the pandemic, we did a lot of interviews with student groups and found out that they really wanted problem-solving strategies. And when we interviewed parents, they were at home with their kids and really needed support with that. And so we decided that we needed more time with our psychiatric social worker to support both the families and the students. Over the pandemic, the parents really saw the need for more support from the PSW, and that just grew with momentum as they stayed longer through the pandemic. As we were coming out of the pandemic, we saw we needed to support the students transitioning back into the school. So we just knew that we needed more and more time with our PSW to go into classrooms, to work with parents, to work with students.
The PSW has been really helpful with my classroom. I've had several occasions where children need some counseling or someone to talk to other than their teacher or their parent. And having someone here every day is awesome, because I leave a note or I send an email and someone's there right away to tend to my students. Yeah, for example, I've had students that weren't getting along, very strong personalities, having a little trouble with control issues with each other, with the whole class, very boisterous, and they've been getting sessions and they have improved. There's slip-ups, there's no perfection, but it just takes a small little note like, we're going great, and then this happened, and then right away I would get an email saying, no problem, I will make sure I address this at the next session, I will see them. When my kids came in after that next session, they were like best buddies. They were just like best friends. I found a note from one to the other saying, I'm glad we're best friends. So from being cats and dogs to best friends is pretty awesome.